Today's review is going to be Old Forester 1910. A lot of people don't know it's a double oak, and it's a good story. Here we go. Hey, it's Matt from Bourbon Banters 2020. Today's review is going to be on Old Forester 1910. Got a kick-ass story behind it. Did a little research. It's part of the old Whiskey Row series of the Old Foresters. It is a Brown-Forman company. Proof is 93. I'm going off the spreadsheet right now. No age statement, if I had to guess. Yeah, 5, 6, 7 years maybe. The mash bill is going to be 72 corn, 18 rye, and 10 malt and barley. All right, MSRP is 55 bucks. If you don't know, this is the story behind the 1910. The reason why it became a double oak is in 1910, there was a fire in the distillery. They had to shut down, production, but they were about ready to bottle some whiskey. So it was already dumped or whatever you had it, and what they did is they put it back into some more barrels, stored it until they got the fire and the mess that it caused cleaned up and fixed, and then they poured it again. Well, I guess it soaked up a lot of stuff in those casks or barrels, hence now double oak. This is what they came up with. This is what they have. That's the story. I am going to stick to it because that's what it said. So, I'm going to pour me a glass of the Old Forester 1910. There we go. Pretty good little pour. And then I'm going to give you the rundown. And this bottle here, 55 bucks. Great. You probably get a good deal. Probably high 40s. I wouldn't pay over 55 for this. Probably get it in the 40s at Sam's Club or Costco. See them all over at the grocery stores, at least on the West Coast. And, under 55 bucks, usually. Liquor stores probably going to be a little over. So if you had to ask me, or I'm going to give you my opinion, don't pay over 60 bucks whatsoever. I wouldn't even pay over 55, but shop around and get a good deal on this thing. It's great. It's rich. I've had a couple sips, had to do a little tasting ahead of time, take some notes, and to the nose. All right. Caramel, vanilla, and some oak. It's sweet, very sweet. All right. Stop! To the palate. Very thick, rich feel. Just like similar with the texture or the thickness of like all the other double oaks. It's very sweet. Got like a burnt taste of, like a good burnt taste, like a caramel burnt taste, vanilla, with a little bit of berries. I'm gonna go for another sip. Still a very thick, rich feel. Taste. Starts off very sweet from the palate. It's worked its way back, coating the whole thing. Getting that caramel, little burn on the top of that vanilla, like on the tiramisu. I think that is how they burn it on top. With a little bit of berries, like a raspberry, blueberry type, and then a little marshmallow, like a burnt type marshmallow that you have. You put on a stick in the fire, that crispy, dark, rich, burnt marshmallow. That's what you're kind of getting. So it's great. It's probably pretty good pairing this thing up with a cigar. I was gonna do it, but figured I got to knock this stuff out. So I'll get to the cigar some other time. I was gonna do an Oliva G. See how that goes. But going for another sip. Had another sip. I'm gonna do one more. The legs on this thing, because the one video a while back I called it veins, but it's legs. I'm going to finish off this sip and give you the finish. consistency all the way through the palate, getting the burnt vanilla with a little bit of raspberry. It's all sweet. And then it kind of goes into the marshmallow, and as it sits back there for the finish, it's like a charred oak, vanilla, and caramel, with like a little glaze of, hey, I burnt the edge of it, and the marshmallow is just kind of sitting there. So this is fucking great. Maybe I'll do it with a cigar and see how that goes. See if I get any additional flavors out of it. It might bring some more flavors out. So this is great. Great bottle, great price, under $55. MSRP is $55. I've always seen them under that. So they're out there. It's not the real popular, hey, I want the Buffalo Trace, anything Buffalo Trace, secondary allocated bullshit. This is stuff you can find day in, day out, all the time. And it tastes great. Expand your range of flavors on all these different bottles. Buffalo Trace, it all got the Buffalo Trace taste. I get it. Buffalo Trace is good. Wild Turkey, Old Forester, just the staples. What do I got over there? Four Roses. They're all great. So expand your palate. What else we got? What did I say? Wild Turkey, yeah. Even Dickel. Dickel's got a specific taste, but they're different, years have different flavors, different tastes, but has that same flavor profile. It's all great. Jack Daniels, they're all great. Elijah Craig. Great fucking bottles. Expand yourself. You don't need to go for the crazy, highly allocated secondary stuff to enjoy a good, bourbon whiskey with your buddies. So if I rate this on my scale, I give it 7.5, 7.88, meaning, hey, get it all, drink it all day, have a great time, great price, great everything. 7, it's great. You can't beat this price, and it's going to last you a while. It's dark as can be. It's because it's double oaked, and the story. I don't want to rag on that. The people are saying, yeah, this whole double oak thing just kicked in 2019-ish, 20, bitching, great, and then you got to figure the time in the barrels. These guys have been doing it since 1910. Who knew? It's not so new. The double oak. It's great. Hey, if you like this content, this was helpful, pick yourself up one of these bottles. They got 4 bottles in that Whiskey Row lineup, or maybe the 5. The Statesman, heard it wasn't that good. I don't have it. Considered getting it, but not sure. They're all good bottles, and they all last you a while. If you can drink a whole fucking bottle in one sitting, you got issues. It's just a taste, get the flavors, enjoy it, check out the notes, maybe pair it up with a cigar. Kicks ass. Hey, if you like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it, hit the bell to get notified when new content comes out. Leave the keys behind the bar. Enjoy yourself a good bottle with your friends and have a good time. I'm Matt. I'll talk to you later.